Legendary friends, I'm with awesome Anya. How are you, Anya?
I'm great, Ed. Thank you very much for asking. I just had an awesome meetup with you and Liz in Brisbane.
Now, I've got to say, you live in one of the most beautiful cities of the world. Isn't Brisbane just absolutely amazing?
Oh, Brisbane is such an amazing and beautiful city, and I'm very lucky and privileged to live here.
And Anya, I just wanted to ask you, what were some of the biggest lessons you learned in the crazy year of 2020?
One of the biggest lessons I learned is to really get clear on what's important to me and what gives me meaning and fulfillment in all areas of my life. And I think this lesson was learned by many of us.
And what were some of your own big personal changes that you made in 2020 to help yourself win big?
One of the biggest changes I made, I guess I learned to go with the flow and not to try to control every area of my life, and learned that sometimes surrendering is one of the best coping strategies.
I absolutely hear you, but as a control freak myself, isn't it good just to sometimes to say, you know what, universe, I don't know, you tell me what's going on. Doesn't that feel good?
Oh, it feels great. Absolutely.
Now, I want to ask you, Anya, 2021, we've still got lockdown in parts of the world. Things still, I don't think the world will ever go back to what it was. What's your big advice for people in 2021 to have the best year ever?
The best year ever, my advice would be to have faith in yourself, to really nurture self-certainty and trust in your own abilities, and focus on the process. So do do what you think and feel you need to do, and let whatever will be. So because we can't control results, but we can control the process or the effort we put into things.
Wow. And for those watching, and I know a lot of our fans around the world, for those that have lost their jobs, they've had relationship breakdowns, they've had some tough times, what's your advice to those people who are really hurting?
For people who are really hurting, absolutely, I would advise to have faith in themselves, to support themselves, to become the biggest cheerleaders for themselves through self-supportive self-talk, and also perhaps trying to support some other people, so shifting focus from themselves onto someone else who also needs help.
Incredible. And last word to you, Anya, what are your closing thoughts for our wonderful fans across the world?
The closing thought, I guess that would be the quote from Jim Carrey. It may not be the exact words, but I'll try to recreate it. That you might fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take a chance at what you love doing.
Oh my God. Anya, we love your work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ed. It was a pleasure.